So you found the affordable house. Congrats. Now here's the catch. Your day just got shorter. StatsCan says commuting is climbing again. 82.6% of employed people were commuters by May 2025, and the work-from-home share dipped to 17.4%. Translation: more people back on the road, more time getting eaten alive. And in the next few minutes, I'm going to show you the hidden tax nobody puts in the listing photos. Why that cheaper mortgage can turn into a daily time payment you never agreed to. Number 1, rising housing costs. So you're staring at a listing thinking, wait, I can finally afford this? Cool. Why does it always come with a 6 a.m. alarm and a dead-eyed stare at the highway? But here's the catch. That price drop isn't a gift. It's the market handing you the bill in a different currency. Your time. And time has the worst interest rate. Let's break it down. That cheaper place is cheaper because it's farther out, and now you're donating 60 to 90 minutes a day to commuting. That's gym time, kid time, brain-off time. And roads are filling back up. 82.6% commuting by May 2025. Only 17.4% mostly at home. Picture the couple who won by leaving town, then realizes they just hired themselves as full-time drivers. Number 2, urban sprawl. Ever notice how the nice new subdivision looks finished, but everything you actually need is a 20-minute drive? That's not an accident. It's the design. Sprawl sells you space, then charges you distance. Big yards, wide roads, and somehow the nearest grocery store is basically a quest. Want coffee? Congrats, you're taking the car. Dentist? Car. Kids' soccer? Car. Don't even get me started on the drivers. Here's the thing. It stretches a city like pizza dough. Same jobs, same schools, same hospitals, just pulled farther apart. In the GTA vibe, Hamilton, Oshawa, Vaughan, Milton, you still funnel toward the same zones. And transit? Stops get spaced out, routes get slow, and the edge deal only works if your whole life stays out there. Number 3, traffic congestion. Here's the part that feels fake. You leave earlier and still arrive late. Like the city moved the clock on you. But here's the catch. Congestion isn't just too many cars. It's everybody pouring back into the same choke points at the same time, after a few years where the roads kind of breathed. More people are commuting again, and Toronto's average commute hit 34.9 minutes in May 2025. That's the gut punch because it's creeping up again. And then you get the phantom jam. One brake tap, one messy on-ramp merge. Suddenly you're staring at the same bumper for 10 minutes with no crash. Vancouver's 31.1. Montreal's 29.0. So yeah, some places are built to hurt. Number 4, car dependency. If your whole life falls apart the day your car's in the shop, you're not a driver, you're trapped. Like you can't get to work, can't get groceries, can't even do a basic life errand without calling in favors. Canada's commute is still a car story. In May 2025, 80.9% of commuters mainly used a car, truck, or van. That's the default setting. Let that sink in. And here's the weird trap. Because everyone drives, roads clog up, then driving feels even more required because other options get slower or sketchier. Now do the life math. Gas, insurance, parking, plus staying locked in for 90 minutes. Don't even get me started on the drivers. Car share did dip a bit from 81.5% in 2024 to 80.9%, and transit and active are inching up, but we're still car heavy. So when one mode runs the whole city, your time has zero protection. Number 5, job housing imbalance. So why do so many people live in one place and work in a totally different place? Because the jobs didn't pack up and follow the housing. Here's the rigged board game. Builders chase cheap land, but the better-paying jobs stay clumped in downtown cores and massive business parks. So you buy affordable and then drive across the whole map just to keep your pay. In the GTA, that mismatch is loud. People in Hamilton and Oshawa end up commuting into Toronto or the wider GTA. That's not a cute lifestyle choice. That's the math. And then it gets personal. Take less pay near home or lose your evenings. Some people don't even get a fair pick. Number 6, population growth. Your commute didn't get longer because you got slower. It got longer because the city got fuller, and now you're sharing every lane with 1,000 other just one more car people. More people means more competition for the same on-ramps, the same left turns, the same train doors. And if transport doesn't grow at the same speed, you feel it in your spine at 7:42 a.m. Here's the thing. Delays stack. One extra car doesn't ruin your day, but 50 extra cars at one bottleneck does. Growth piles into big metro areas and the towns around them, and everyone still aims at the same core zones. It's not anti-growth, it's anti-denial. Adding more tabs slows the browser. Number 7, hybrid work shifts. Remember when everyone said, WFH is forever? Yeah, about that. You're not ready for what's next. By May 2025, mostly WFH was down to 17.4%, and commuting climbed for the 4th year straight. So if you built your whole life around, I'll only go in sometimes, the ground just shifted under you. Let that sink in. Ottawa-Gatineau went full plot twist. Commuting jumped 9.5 points to 76.0% in May 2025. That's not a slow drift. That's a snap. And hybrid sounds chill until everyone picks Tuesday to Thursday. Suddenly, Tuesday is the new Monday, and your flex turns into time debt. Number 8, limited public transit. Public transit is supposed to save time, right? So why does it so often feel like the slow lane of life, like you chose hard mode on purpose? StatsCan says transit commuters average 44.1 minutes. Car commuters? 24.7. Active transit is 15.0. That's not a gap. That's your evening getting pickpocketed. Let that sink in. Here's why. You're waiting, then transferring, then walking, then waiting again because the route bends like it's avoiding your job. Miss one bus and boom, add 15 minutes like it's nothing. And once service gets cut, riders drop and cuts get easier to justify. The worst part is the uncertainty. Dinner plans become fan fiction. Number 9, infrastructure delays. Ever notice how every big transit project is always opening next year for like 8 straight years? Yeah, somehow it's always one more season away, like your friend who's about to start going to the gym. But here's the catch. Delays steal time twice. First, the new line you were promised isn't real yet. Second, the build makes today's ride worse while you wait. It's the slow grind. Bids, politics, moving pipes and wires, court fights, not enough crews. Meanwhile, you still have to get in. So you get slow zones, signal work, rolling closures, and your normal trip turns into stop-start sludge. Number 10, road construction and maintenance. Canada has 2 seasons, winter and orange cones. So why does it still feel like the roads are always losing? Because the fix is also the slowdown, and you're the one paying it. Maintenance is needed, sure, but it multiplies your commute. One lane gone, speed drops, detours pop up, and then a random ramp is closed like a prank. Everyone squeezes into the same tiny gaps. Don't even get me started on the drivers. And then the loop hits. Freeze, thaw, crack, pothole, patch, repeat. Potholes breed like rabbits. Picture a 1-lane bridge. Your 25 minutes becomes 55, and it's group therapy.